My in-laws demanded we cancel our honeymoon to watch their dogs, so we blocked them and upgraded to first class. The call came 3 days before our flight to Bali. Beatrice, my new mother-in-law, didn't bother with pleasantries. Devin and I need you to cancel your trip, she announced. Our regular dog sitter fell through and the dogs get anxious with strangers. I actually laughed. Beatrice, we leave on Friday. This is our honeymoon. Exactly, she said, like I was being dense. You're married now. You'll have plenty of time for vacations. But Muffin and Precious need consistency during this difficult transition. The difficult transition was them spending 2 weeks at a luxury kennel that cost more than our monthly rent. My husband Rowan got on the phone. I watched his face cycle through confusion, disbelief, and finally anger. Mom, we're not canceling our honeymoon to dog sit. Well, I'm very disappointed, Beatrice huffed. When you marry into a family, you make sacrifices. Your father and I always put family first. Family first. This from the woman who'd shown up 3 hours late to our wedding because her nail appointment ran over, who'd spent the entire reception complaining about the vegetarian option she specifically requested, who'd told everyone who'd listened that we were making a mistake getting married so young at 27. The text started within minutes. Beatrice, then Devin, then Rowan's sister Geneva, who'd been briefed for maximum guilt deployment. Each message was a variation. Real families help each other. We were being selfish. The dogs were practically grandchildren. That night at 11 p.m., Beatrice called again, and again at midnight. At 2 a.m., she left a voicemail about how hurt she was that we valued a vacation over family bonds. I need to shut this down, Rowan finally said, his voice flat with exhaustion. He sent one text to the family group chat. We're going on our honeymoon as planned. The dogs will be fine. This discussion is over. His phone exploded. 15 messages in 3 minutes. Screenshots got sent to other relatives. Suddenly, cousins neither of us had spoken to in years were weighing in. Beatrice called Rowan's boss to check in about whether he was handling marriage stress well. I watched my husband's face crumble. These were people who were supposed to love him. Instead, they were weaponizing guilt because they didn't want to pay for a kennel. Block them, I said quietly. What? Block every single one. Not forever. Just until we get back. You deserve 2 weeks without this manipulation. He stared at his phone for a long moment. Then his thumb moved across the screen. Block, block, block. When he was done, the silence was beautiful. The next morning, I logged into our airline account. We'd saved for 2 years for this trip, picking the cheapest seats. But we had a little left in the honeymoon fund. I used my credit card points and the remaining cash to upgrade us to first class. When we boarded Friday afternoon, the flight attendant brought us champagne before takeoff. Rowan held his glass up and grinned for the first time in days. To boundaries. To choosing us, I said. Bali was perfect. We snorkeled, watched sunsets, slept late, no guilt trips, no emotional manipulation, just us learning how to be married. On our last night, we finally unblocked everyone. 300 messages awaited, threats, guilt, then silence. When we landed, Rowan had one voicemail from his dad. Son, your mother's realized she may have overreacted. The dogs did fine at the kennel. Maybe we can all talk when things calm down. Maybe. Or maybe they'd learned we weren't the kind of people who could be guilted into setting ourselves on fire to keep them warm. Rowan and I grabbed our bags, walked past the crowd waiting for loved ones, and drove home together. To the life we were building. On our terms.